What can we do? We tried sending somebody down there and they died. She came up here, and people died anyways. The only answer so far is to just leave them down there to die. Don't you dare fucking suggest that. I growled, narrowing my gaze at the room's loudmouth. Nickel only met my gaze with a challenging glare, raising an eyebrow at my response. What, you got a better idea? How would you feel if you were stuck down there? For as long as we were? Thinking that help was going to come? Hope is the absolute worst thing you could have. Because then you're crushed again, and again, and again as you watch the life fade from your friend's eyes. It happens long before they really die. Having to sit in complete isolation? You really want to leave them down there? I watched his jaw fidget before finally giving in to defeat. I sat back in my chair from where I had been leaning forwards, before sighing and staring at the ceiling. As much as I wanted to fight him on it, I really couldn't. There was very little we could actually do to try and fix all of this, other than storm the place and get all of us trapped down there. We had already agreed to try and use that as a last resort, because only some of us could actually fit down the tube and we could only go one at a time. I mean, who was I to come down here and act like I had all the solutions? I couldn't even save the right people. When I glanced back down, I noticed Suitcase's face strained and thought, do we know where that slide leads? Like, does it lead all the way down, or just the entrance? Just the entrance if I remember it right. It's an elevator, a massive shelf, a desk, sink. No, the usual. Mike's tone read as slightly sarcastic considering the situation, but we understood what she meant. Suitcase sat in silence, her face reflecting the gears turning in her head. She blinked a few times before sighing, whatever she had been planning obviously falling out. I put a hand against my face to rest my arm against the group's table before giving my final thought. Mike, I want you to come with me back to that thing and tell me everything you know. What? You really think that's going to help anything? Well, unless we're going to play the dynamite card or end up mad scientists ourselves figuring this thing out, it's our only option. She gave a sigh of defeat before getting up, waving a dismissive hand to the others in the room. Meeting was over. Everyone knew that. They probably would have left on their own accord anyways, knowing the people we're stuck working with. There was a slight change of plans. I stared down at Mike as she rustled through test tube's long-abandoned tent, trying to find as much evidence or useful items as she could. On the dreaded walk to the hidden murder machine, she was somehow struck with the idea that she could have been hiding something useful in her tent. Which, while not a wrong assumption, would rub just about anyone the wrong way. You're pretty good at going through people's stuff, aren't you? Oh, shut up, it's not like you have any better ideas. Mike looked up at me over her shoulder and I rolled my eyes, holding a slight smirk. She was checking all the places you'd think to find things in a room. Bed, books, cabinet, everywhere. All she has actually found was a few tranquilizer darts, some shoddy smoke bombs, the manifesto for the horror show that sat in front of us, and a half-eaten granola bar. The results of her search made me want to smack my head through a wall. This was a waste of time. No, it wasn't. You of all people should know how fire alarms work. Excuse me?